Spring will officially arrive on Saturday morning, March 20th, with the occurrence of the vernal equinox. That occurs when the sun will be positioned directly over the Earth's equator at 9:37 Universal Time, 5:37 am Eastern Daylight Time or 2:37 am Pacific Daylight Time. At that particular moment, the sun will appear to shine directly overhead from a point 5 miles, 8 kilometers, south of Meru, in Kenya, a city of approximately 241,000 residents. From that moment, until the occurrence of the summer solstice on June 20th, the sun will appear to migrate northward and the length of daylight in the Northern Hemisphere will continue to increase. As the altitude of the midday sun gets progressively higher, the arc that it takes across the sky will also increase. On the date of the equinox, the sun will rise due east and will set due west. But during the coming days and weeks, as the sun's direct rays are concentrated more and more on the Northern Hemisphere, its rising and setting positions will become increasingly oriented more to the north of due east and north of due west. Your clenched fist held at arm's length measures roughly 10 degrees in width. On the first day of summer, as seen from mid-northern latitudes, the sun will be rising not due east, but 33 degrees, or a bit more than 3 fists, to the north, left, of due east. And a bit more than 15 hours later, it will be setting not due west, but 33 degrees to the north, right, of due west. Our seasons take place because as our planet revolves around the sun, its axis is tilted at a 23.5-degree angle. This tilt causes different latitudes on Earth to receive varying amounts of heat and light from the sun throughout the course of the year. For the Northern Hemisphere, the June solstice marks the start of the summer season and occurs when the direct rays of the sun shine down on that part of the globe 23.5 degrees north of the equator, the so-called Tropic of Cancer. The December solstice marks the beginning of winter, when the direct rays of the sun are shining down on that part of the globe 23.5 degrees south of the equator, called the Tropic of Capricorn. The March and September equinoxes occur when both the northern and southern hemispheres equally face the sun and all parts of the world have the sun above the horizon for exactly 12 hours, and below the horizon for exactly 12 hours.